Is it working? Can you hear me? Are we here? Holy. So honestly, I was already like 2 minutes late because my parents just stopped by out of nowhere. And my cute dad, I was like, guys, I have a show. I have to go live. My cute stepdad got out of the truck and walked up to me with this. And he was like, here you go, Reese. I got you something today. Because he left the house today. And he said, it's for Easter. And I said, when is Easter? And he said, I think it's April 5th. So you can't eat it until then. And I thought that was so cute. But I was like, I wish I could stay and chat, but I didn't know they were coming. And I had already set this up and it was a few minutes ago. So then I hopped on my computer and it says, your Mac has updated to Tahoe or something like that. And I was like, oh no. And it was taking like 3 minutes to update. So anyway, hey everybody, and I'm sorry, but how cute is that? He got one for me and one for Huxley. So he's a big he celebrates holidays like that. He's a Cancer sign. Hey mods, I thought that was so sweet though. It was really sweet. I just wish I had known that they were coming. My mom texted and she was like, we're in your driveway. And I was like, I have a show and I can't be late, but here I am. So thank you for waiting for me. That was really kind. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Allie. DS Kitty Diane, Pat Jonas, Liz Tricks. I almost said Pat Jonas again. Sophia made it. Diana H. I love that you're here, but you're probably already gone. On my way out the door, wanted to jump in quickly and say hi. Send love. Have a great stream. Thank you, Nancy Sitchin. And it was very nice to see you. I know you're not here anymore, but come on, Funky. Thank you for popping in, babe. And I'm really glad that he is doing better. I'm hopeful and praying for you. Tash Bits. Hey, Martin. I'm probably really behind. Hey, Noelle. Ruby made it. Hey, look, I was fancy enough to put my own message up there. I'm pretty skilled. Hey, Stacy Toms. Let's see. Scrolling. Alana's here. Anna Banana made it. Mittens made it. Bohemian Luciferian Witch. Hey, Honey Lou. Let's see. What just happened? Well, that was weird. I just skipped to the end. I am scared of whatever this update is on my computer because it just like glitched and skipped me to the end. So if I missed your name, I apologize. Hey, Buffy. Hey, Roddy Mom. Gemini Girl. Patty made it. Lisa Renfro. Kim Leaf. Alicia. Lady O. Ghost Rider. Jeannie Hansen. Isn't that so sweet? I know. I can't stop thinking about it. He hopped out of his truck and, he's weak. He's really not doing well. And he kind of shuffled up to me and he was like, here you go, Reese. And I was like, that's so sweet. It was really nice. B Rose, Randy Pearson, welcome. Thanks, Lisa. I washed my hair today. Hey, K Design, thank you. I hate my lipstick color with my eyeshadow color. I wanted the plum color and I can't find it. So I apologize for that. Hey, Suzanne Reck. Yeah, welcome back 2 days in a row. Let's see. Jan is here. Wanda. Yeah, he's amazing. Hey, Lydia Krause. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday on your own. Well, happy birthday to you. And I hope that your mom I was talking about your mom today to my mom. I was talking about just how people get old and when they fall, it's the worst. And I was talking about your mom. So happy birthday. And I hope your mom is okay today. Puka Vista, welcome. Anita Card, Nancy Jane, Pat Jonas. Hey, baby Lily Pad. Hey, Babs. Wisconsin Barb, Marie Marion, Lilith Fire, welcome back. Hey, Renee B. Okay, third eye open. Thank you, babe. Thank you, Randy Pearson. Margie Barr, Reflections. None of us have plans. I never know what a Friday. Fridays are not good streaming days. Quite honestly, they're not. Usually not as many people show up. And I get it. People are out doing stuff. It's the end of the week. Hey, Susie with an S. Katie did it. Lenora Gray. Let's see. You look like the pretty popular girls from high school. Wow. I don't know what that looks like other than the stuff I've seen in movies. Thank you. Hey, West Coast Fancy Nancy. If I was the pretty popular girl in high school, I would be really, really nice to everyone and make them feel, would do my best to make them feel like you can come sit with me. Hey, Jody. I guess, yeah, Chuck Norris died. He was kind of before my time. I mean, I know who he is, but that's, it's too bad. But it's also like my mom told me that today. And guys, he was 86. And so this is what I said to my mom. Dang, thanks, Molly Moon. Hey, Linda Garden Lady. Guys, I don't think my hair looks that great, but thank you. I said this to my mom. Hey, Jennifer Ogle. He was 86. Now, is that super, super old? No. But do you want to live past 86? That's a real question for you guys. Do you want to? I mean, so my mom says, hey, Mad Drop Bear. My mom was like, and then I said to my mom, I was like, that probably was insensitive, wasn't it? Yeah, I haven't worn my Snoopy necklace in a long time, Stacy. I threw it on because I thought it would offset the black. You'd be able to see it best. I love that guy. I also have him in a ring. Hey, Brock, Sierra Terry, William. Thank you, William. Kim is blue. Welcome. Hey, Case Face. So Chuck Norris didn't meet his maker. His maker met Chuck Norris. Hey, Armine. That's crazy. Guys, so I say to my mom, I go, do you want, hey, Paula, I go, do you want to live past 86? And I said, you're turning 71 next month. You probably do. She's closer to 86 than we are, right? Hey, Abdazzle. And she went, yeah. She kind of answered me like that. And I said, I don't mean that insensitively, but here's the thing. 86 is a damn good run, people. I worked in senior living. I'm just being realistic. If we could, let me ask you this. Do you just have your arms tattooed or did you get any more? I have one on my foot. I have one here and I have one on my back. If you could pick what age you wanted to die at, would you? What would it be? Hey, Kim Mack. I've worked too long hey, Marissa Martin, Trixie. I've worked too long in senior living. People, to me, after a certain age, people are just kind of, I don't know. I don't know that I want to go to 86. I think 80 is a good run. I think if I made it to 80, I'd be thankful. I'm also not, hey, Castro, I'm not afraid of death at all. Like my mom was like, you're not at all. I mean, my mom really isn't either. Hey, Jen. But I said, no. And she goes, well, I mean, it sounds horrible. And I said, no, it doesn't. Like, what if it's a whole other side of really cool stuff? I'm serious. Like I said, what if you get to see your brothers? What if you get to see your dad? Like, I don't know. We know all the people that are alive on this side. What if all the people that are dead are on the other side and you get to see them, right? I don't know. No one knows, but hey, MLG Gamer, welcome. Okay, be safe, babe. Yeah, I don't know. Death is inevitable and I'm not afraid of it. I think it sounds fascinating and probably something wonderful. But it's on my upper back. Yeah, William. Trixie, I've missed you. I've missed you a lot. Reese, looking beautiful is always just a little something for you and the haters. Thank you so much, Trixie. They really do hate it and it pisses them off every time. So I miss you. That super chat was kind, but I'm just really happy to see you, babe. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Perfectly Me. And here's the thing, guys. I'm not trying to sound, hey, Mary Barons, I loved your art today. I'm not trying to sound insensitive. I'm really not. You'll know when I'm trying to sound insensitive, and I don't mean it. I know that a lot of you have relatives. I was married to an old guy. He made it to 95. It was an amazing run. That's great. But if you're not in really good shape, and the other thing is I worry about is I do not want to go for a very long time if I lose my mind. If I don't have my wits about me, if I'm not able to take care of myself, it's kind of just, if you could decide on it, would you? Hey, Marty Jewel. I'd love to, Marty Jewel. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think it depends on the shape you're in. But if I could choose, I would. Hey, Heather Snoopy. Yeah, 101 is when you lost your grandma. I mean, I know people who made it to 104, and the guy Floyd who died at 100, or no, I think he made it. He was going to be 104 on Valentine's Day, and then he died 2 weeks before Valentine's Day. And you know what he died of? A tooth infection. So I get it. Some of these people are like, whoa, they'll just go on forever. I don't know. I don't know that I want to skate into my late 80s. I would be totally like, I don't know, guys. I would be fine if I made it into my 70s. I'm just not really concerned about it. But here's the thing, I say that I'm 41. My mom is going to be 71 here in a few weeks. When you're 71, you probably go, yeah, I'd like to make it into my 80s or 90s because you're closer to the date, right? So I don't know, but I don't know if I'll feel differently. Like if I died next week, the only thing I would be worried about, seriously, in all dead seriousness, would be my animals and my child. I don't want to die before Huxley is well enough to be an adult and he's on his feet and take care of himself, but it is inevitable. And I do feel like I've had a good run already. I don't want to go yet, but I don't push against it either. Like if it happens, it happens. I don't know. I'm very much in this mindset lately of like what I said yesterday, and I'm not getting weird about God, but I really feel like God is writing the story of my life. Stop trying to take the pen away. If I'm just so go with the flow lately of like, if there's a bunch of hate coming out, if there's a bunch of hate, I have something really, really horrific going on behind the scenes. And I think that's what's kind of, hey, roulette master, my mentality, hey, weird wig, I can't tell you what's happening, but there's something going on that's shaken my entire foundation. And I know a lot of you are like, wow, you seem better today, Reese. I'm better because I'm just in denial and I don't have a solution yet. I feel better coming here to talk to you guys. And honestly, it takes my attention off of what's going on for me right now. So it's also humbled me a lot. Like it's horrific. It's the worst. I can't even start thinking about it or I'll cry. So we're not going to go there, but it's probably something that's put me to the test more than anything that's ever happened in my life. Because I'm not going to go any further. It's something that's really putting me to the test. And so the way I'm looking at this right now is, whatever comes my way right now, I'm not mad at God about it. This happened specifically at this could have happened at any time, and it happened now because, first of all, I'm like, what am I grateful for? What can I see the light in out of this? What am I going to get out of this that teaches me a lesson? And that's, hey, Tennessee girl, that's what I'm mainly looking at right now. If a bunch of hate comes out on me, if anything, God forbid, gets worse in my life than it is right now, I think, it's a lesson. It's clearly a test. And what is a test? A test is a lesson. So something is testing me harder than I've ever been tested. And I'm going to look at it as I obviously am strong enough to deal with it at this point. And there's more to it that I don't know yet. And I'll see when we get to the other side of it. But it's happening for a reason. I'm thankful in a lot of ways that it is happening. I've had many, many, many days now to process exactly what's going on. And I have fear of what's going to come from this. I know why it happened, Martin. I know why it happened. I don't have to ask God why it happened. I know why it happened. And I'm thankful. I don't want to allude to anything else, but I will say this. I'm grateful that it happened right now. You can take that for whatever that means to you. I'm grateful that it happened at this moment in time in my life. If it would have happened years ago, it would have been way worse. If it would have happened in the future, it would probably be way worse. Right now was the time for this to happen to me. As horrible and as much as it has shaken me and my foundation, it has to be some kind of a learning process for me. It has to be. It has to be. And that's the way I look at it. And I think, don't take the pen away. It's happening for a reason. Let it wash over you. Let it flow through you. That's how I'm looking at it for now until more action is going to be taken, right? But it's like let it work itself out through whatever I'm trying, not trying, I am. I'm not being reactive. And I took some notes today actually that are interesting. And Sierra Terry, that is so nice of you. I'm 75 and so not you're 75? You're 75? I hugged you. How are you? Oh man, see, I've been drinking so much water all day today. I just peed. I feel like I have to pee again. I'm going to hold it as long as I can because I don't like to pee while I'm streaming. No pun intended. And also, I have shorty shorts on, and I am fatter than I've ever been in my life. I can't believe you're 75. I have lots more to do in this life, so I want to live as long as my mind and able to take care of myself. What? I thought you were like maybe 55. Damn, girl. We got to get those skincare secrets and we got to do it now. So if you don't mind passing those along, thank you for super chatting that. That's crazy that you're 75. I feel we're never given more than we can handle. If anyone can get through this, it's you, Reese. I will absolutely honey badger my ass through this. I'm going to get through this. I've decided that. I'm going to battle my way through it. I'm not going to stop until it's over, and I will be the last one standing. I'll tell you that. And I feel I've told you I've been taking naps. Thanks, Sophia, but I'm chubby right now, and I'm saving my strength, and I'm processing a lot. I'm going to increase therapy, and I will get through it. I'm not questioning whether or not I'll get through it. That's not a question. It's just it's a bigger bear. It's a much bigger bear than I am. Lisa, I'm so sorry that you're in tears, my friend. Did something happen? But there's always a bigger bear. So we'll get through it. I promise you I'm going to get through it. I will not be defeated by this, and I will not let it defeat me. So let's see. I made some notes. I have something I want to talk about specifically, but also it kind of ties in with this. Hello. Oh, good. Well, goodness. Armina is here, and so is Buffy. I haven't seen Rhonda yet, but I guess we'll bring you on to say good evening and hello and happy Friday and whatnot. What happened to that hair, girl? What's going on with the hairs? Oh, this is therapy for you, Lisa. That is amazing. And I'm happy to hear that. I love, love, love when we can reach and touch another person. You know what I mean? Like it really, hey guys, speaking of, check out my cross. See it? I hung it up there because there was a hole in the wall. There was a nail there, but you can't see it. So I'm trying to figure that out. But I really love that damn cross. And you know what I decided I'm going to do one day when I have a house again? Hey, Kiki. When I have a house again and I buy my own home and I have a beautiful home and it's all beautifully decorated like I want it to be, like my old house, I thought of something that was so inspiring today. I'm going to have a wall of crosses, a whole wall of crosses. I'm going to start collecting crosses. I love them. And I want to have, like, you know how Diane Keaton styled herself with all of her crosses? I want a whole entire long wall of just like crazy different painted glass, wood. I don't care. Hey, Haggis, I just really, really am attracted to crosses, and like, especially like not just a cross, but what was that about? Well, my goodness, speaking of crosses, the Lord really loves you extra. The Lord is incredibly fond of you. I really like the idea of that, and I just thought I'd share it. Trixie, again, push this towards some extra therapy. Wow. That is really nice of you, Trixie. Thank you. And I will. I absolutely will. That is incredibly kind and just made me light up inside. Thank you. Gertie Tax, extra treats for my mini bestie Case Face. That's cute. Okay, so one for therapy and one for little treaties for you. Oh, did you say that you love those? I don't want to say the word because we don't want to get her overexcited about things. She spent most of the afternoon at her grandma's house running around and frolicking in the fields. And we took an extra long walk. Hey, Viggy Cat. We took an extra long walk today because it was so breezy and nice. And she just danced around and frolicked in the fields at the farm at Grandma's. And she said, one day this will all be mine. I'm going to kick everybody else's ass off the property, including all the cattle Everything that's grandfathered in will be grandfathered right the F out. Punky, that is not of the Lord. That's unkind. And she says, I don't give a holy hell. I'm my grandma's favorite. I'm better than everybody else on planet Earth anyway. Okay. That's a lot of sass for a little thing, especially for a Friday night. Now I'm starting to feel like that lady. Hey, Roy. Thank you again for your service, Roy. I'm starting to feel like that lady that like talked with a sock puppet in the 70s. What was her name? She had like Lambie or it was something like that. I'm starting to feel like this has turned into a weird children's show. This dog is very mellow. She looks like she fell out of a pet net. I think that's incredibly rude, though, that you're going to kick everybody off the farm. She says, you're damn straight. She's going to leave it all to me. And then I'm going to kick off those stupid Pyrenees, those cousins of mine. And all the cattle and the mules and the horses and all that shit's gone. I want them all gone. I'm going to talk to my lawyer about it. Punky. Trixie, come on, babe. You don't have to do that. She's better than all of us, guys. She just is. It's giving ventriloquist vibes, says Babs. Yeah, not in a good way. Not in a good way. I get it, Babs. I was uncomfortable with myself. You ever scare yourself? That's wild. You ever scare yourself? That shit happens and it's real. Sometimes I do it if I bite my bottom lip and look in the mirror. Like if I'm like, I get freaked out and I'm like, don't think about that at nighttime. Thank you so much, Case Face. And Trixie says, okay, and here's something for the animals. Dang, girl. Thank you. That is over the top kind and very, very much appreciate that. Huxley and I, and well, now Gertie, she does too. Thank you so much. Yeah, Babs is like, you're freaking me out. Hey, Punisher. Thank you. Thank you. Like Pam says, my choice, my money. That's not what the haters say, though. That's not what the haters say. So we got to balance it out, right? Remember that I'm stealing from you and your bank accounts. That was your top lip. Oh yeah, that's what I meant, Margie Barr. Thanks for correcting me. Sometimes you just make a face and you show your teeth and you're like, that's terrifying. And you never want to see that again, even when it's your own face. And that's a dark place to be. It's sad. You're putting the fun into mental breakdown. Thank you so much, Sophia. That's kind. Oh yeah, I made notes. Sorry, Lisa. I know I try not to say the T word. Well, maybe it's not important. We kind of changed the subject and now I feel stupid. The point of the case is simply this. That's true, Roddy Mom. That's speaking of Roddy Mom. Hey, Jane. Roddy Mom sent me this. I brought him in. Jeannie Hansen sent me this. She sent me a little mini fax machine. And she was worried that this would trigger me in some way. And I was like, no, I don't get triggered. I don't know if you know, but Scientologists and ex-Scientologists alike, we don't get triggered. We're not allowed to. We don't have sensitivities. We're not sensitive to anything. We have no allergies to anything. We are just expected to go to war and be in battles all the time. So no, nothing triggers me. But it's hilarious, Trixie. I know. Yeah. And it has batteries in the back. I don't know what the hell that means. This pisses me off. This is why you guys tell me, hydrate, Reese, hydrate. Hydrate, Reese. No, because now I have a hamster bladder. I have a panty hamster, but I also have a hamster bladder. And it pisses me off. This is Scientologists we don't drink water. I say we like I am one. I got to work on that. This has batteries because they don't want... I don't know if, hey, Critters Creations, good to see you. They don't want to have to go to the bathroom. It's a waste of time. And there's some Scientological things that I agree with, and that's one of them. What does this do, Jeannie Hansen? Did I put the batteries in right? Oh my God. Okay, get it off. Thank you, Jeannie Hansen. That's a lovely gift. But that's really loud, and it's louder than when your batteries go low on your smoke alarm. So thank you so much. We're going to leave that like that for now. But thank you. Thank you so much for the gift. Roddy Mom. Hey, Katie Fulton. I know. That's another sign for perimenopause, frequent urination. Oh, no, not me. I just have been chugging water today trying to fix my problems, and it's not fixing the problems. I know it scared me too, Nancy. Look at this. Roddy Mom sent this. Is that the cutest thing anyone's ever seen? She also sent me a t-shirt. Sorry, Punky. Sorry about that, Punky. This is so cute. Hey, little redneck. Hydration is for your vocal cords. Oh, is that why I'm always losing my voice by the end of the day? Look at this t-shirt. Holy Lord, that is so cute. Thank you, Roddy Mom. It's so cute. I can't get over how cute that is. Thank you, babe. It's so I know. It's so cute. It is just she sent me the mods, she sent me the whatever you call it for that. So if we wanted to put that in the merch shop, we could. It's pretty dang cute. Thank you again, Roddy Mom. Thank you. The t-shirt. I know, Megan Roberts. Kim is blue. I'm okay for now. I'm just frustrated. I do feel like I stand with Scientology when it comes to hydrating. Jeannie Hansen, it's just adorable. Very creative people, Pat Jonas. We have incredible people on this channel. So guys, I want to go into something. Thank you, Ghostwriter. Believe it or not, did anybody who came to yesterday's stream? Who was in yesterday's stream? Let's see. I would like to, Roddy Mom. Hey, Natalie Travis. Welcome in, babe. I need to pull something up. So yesterday's stream, we talked a lot about Scientology stuff. I'm really getting, this tooth is getting super sensitive from chipping it. Sorry. It's like the air is hitting it. It's super sensitive. I want to read something. I got a comment. We all know Geoplanet Jane. And she left a comment on my channel that was actually very, I read it early this morning. And she also, Geoplanet Jane, I don't know if she's here. She has a tendency to leave like 50 comments. So hold on. I think sometimes she thinks we're still live. I'm sorry, I'm looking for it because she left me a lot. It was very interesting and I wanted to read it. Hey, Guyton girl, welcome back. Okay, she left some pretty good ones. Okay. It's got to be one of these then. Sorry, guys. Give me a second because hey, Heavenly Heather Lane. Hey, Ewa. Give me just a second. This was interesting to me. Okay, maybe it was this one. She always leaves long comments. I want to read this because Lisa, that's okay. Carry on, girl. Love this channel, Lisa. I'm caring for mom with cancer. It's very depressing. Natalie, I am so sorry. Hey, Shasta. Hey, Joe Mama. I haven't seen you in a long time. Natalie, I want to say something about that. I am sorry, and caring for a loved one, a friend, anyone with cancer is incredibly hard. We have a lot of people in this community who are doing the same thing. It's nothing light. It's super heavy. And I just want to say you're in good company. I wouldn't say I'm my stepdad's caretaker by any stretch of the word. He's got my mom and he's got like palliative care and he's got his, he goes all the time to the oncologist and chemo, but it is really hard. It is super, super hard. So I just want to say, we're with you. I understand and I hate cancer. That was our charity for the month. Oh, thank you, Yadira. She just posted it. I donated to this charity that we chose. Hey, Patty, thank you. I chose this charity for the month because my sister also was just diagnosed with breast cancer. And so I mean, sadly, it's sad and it's also a good thing. Hey, Don Clark, that we all know what that feels like. But I hate it's not a good thing, obviously, because we don't want to know what that feels like. But we are one when it comes to that in this community. And so I just want to say that we pray for hey, Christian, we pray for that. And if you don't pray, hey, N bro, welcome. If you don't pray, that's okay too. I don't push that on people. Like I said yesterday, I got really creeped out when I was a Scientologist and people were like, "Do you know the Lord?" I was like, "Get away from me." So I understand that. But we pray. If you don't pray, just send good healing vibes and wishes, all those things. So I just want to say that, Natalie, I'm sorry, but you are in very good company here because so many people here have somebody that they're going through cancer with, or they're going through cancer themselves. And so I get it and I hear you and I'm sorry. Thank you, Natalie. Love you, Helena. Thank you. So I want to read this because yesterday we talked about Scientology. Wow, your story really put me in tears. Well, thank you for coming over. That means a lot to me. And thank you for listening to my story. That's huge and it means a lot. Thank you for being here. Thank you, guys. While you're here, please hit the like button. Please hit subscribe. YouTube does unsubscribe you, believe it or not. So just hit subscribe. Make sure that you're subscribed if you want to be. Yeah, we see you. You're kind of a little con man. You're kind of a little con artist because you stole your cousin's food today again. I know you did. We all saw it. Don't be lying. Pinkerton. Yeah, Natalie, I mean it. I really mean that. So yesterday we talked about Scientology and this whole idea of like, let me just catch you up real quick. Core personality type stuff and what you regular people, and when I say that, I mean they call them never ins. I don't love that term, but it's a term that people use who were never in Scientology. I just mean, let's just call you guys non-Scientologists. Now, that doesn't mean you were brought up easy. That's not what I'm trying to say at all. But I'm just simply separating us from Scientologists and not raised in Scientology, right? So, right, Sophia. There's such a thing that I'm kind of looking up and trying to realize, hey, Aspire we're all born into, we form our core foundation personality. And I'm very curious right now about people who were born into Scientology versus people who were not. And what does that mean for people like me? And I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just saying it's fascinating to me because to this day, I've been out for 3 years and 3 months. To this day, the doctrines are strong. A cult expert said, I don't know if this is entirely true, but a cult expert said that Scientology is the most difficult cult to deprogram from. And it takes 3 years for every year you are in Scientology. Well, I'm a goner. I was in the foster care system all my life and it was a terrible experience. I am so sorry, my friend. I bet it was. I bet it was so abusive and horrible. I would think that. And I'm sure some people had a good experience, but I would think that. And I'm sorry that it was horrible for you. So I just wonder about what's the similarities in all of us ex-Scientologists. That is so cute, Ghostwriter. What are do you guys see what I'm trying to say? I'm really poor at speaking lately. I hope you do share your story one day. I want everybody to have a voice and share their story. I'm not good at using my words lately, and I'm sure it has everything to do with just the stress I'm going through behind the scenes and just trying to process stuff. Overload, I think, process overload. But what does it mean? So, hey, Mama Bear. I want to read this, and maybe I'm off on this, but I read it early this morning, and I felt good about it. So Jane says, Reese, I think that for you and others who have been through all the cult brainwashing and programming, I now see how difficult it is for you folks to orient to objective reality. I thought that was very validating. I think that's true. And I read that this morning and I was like, it is difficult. When you guys tell me your observations like that, I either adopt them and I'm like, oh, that's really validating. Or I'm like, that doesn't really apply to me. But I love this chat and I love people's feedback on things. Yes and no to a degree, but I do because sometimes you hear something and you go, wow, I really needed to hear that. That happens on this channel all the time. Scientology is very aware of how to best mess up people's brain structure. And yes, so that's what, hey, Carolyn Peters, thank you for being here. And thank you to all the replay crew. Reese, how about a divorce on top of everything? I'm so glad I have your channel. Natalie, I am sorry, babe. That is so hard as well. And you're really going through it. And I said this earlier, I'm being put to the test myself. Natalie, I'm not telling you to do this, but right now I am trying to find the things I'm grateful for that will benefit me out of this, that I will learn from. I think things like this that are really hard, cancer, divorce, serious things happening, I do truly think there is some kind of a lesson that's going to come from this. You're going to look back and go, there's a lesson from that. It taught me something. As horrible as Scientology was, it taught me a lot. Like I've learned a lot, and I'm grateful for the 3 years I've had coming out and learning things and meeting people. So it was horrible, but now it's paid off because my life is so much better. My son is not going to be a Scientologist. I'm happier, right? So I try to also look, Natalie, at like what's positive from this? What can I get from this? And I know that's not, by the way, I know that's not the easiest thing to do. I spent the last week crying and sleeping because I was like, I don't know what to do with my huge problem. But while I was awake and trying to hydrate and just eat and sleep, and I just thought, Susan, I am so sorry, my friend. It ties in with this, Susan. I just thought, what can I learn from this experience? What in this horrific situation that's going on can I find that I'm grateful for? And of course, we're all grateful that we have eyes and that we woke up this morning and we have legs. Do I have cancer? No. My stepfather has late stage 4 cancer, several different kinds. And then my sister just got diagnosed with breast cancer. And so what we do is we pick a charity each month to donate to. And it might be bullying. It might be something with animals. It might be something with veterans. This month we chose cancer because there's a lot of people going through that right now, whether they're going through it or they have a family member going through it. And I really believe in charities and I love teaming up with charities. And so that's what we chose. Thank you, Ashy B. So I'm trying to reflect on, this is the biggest test I've probably ever been put through. It really is. I mean, I've had some tough ass times in my life, but this is, and I can't talk about it. So I really kind of want to stop teasing it to you guys, but it's complicated. It's incredibly complicated, and I'm going to have to figure out some solutions, and it's going to happen. And I will require some help to do that. It's going to be fine. But what can I, in the meantime, what can I pick? Like, I imagine it like this. This is so stupid, but I always have to put a picture with what, I don't know. How do you say, like, I think in concepts. I say that all the time. Like if someone explains something to me, I'm like, oh, like that part in that movie, I'll like tie it to that. Tommy does this with me a lot and he'll go, yes, like you tell me something, I have to like imagine a scenario to really understand it. Hey, Bo Beats. You're funny, Bo Beats. Thank you, Patty. So what was I just saying? I think in concepts, but I'm a figure outer. Yeah, Sophia. Oh, I know. So I was picturing, I'm seeing a therapist on the regular, Lenora Gray. I have to right now. I don't have a choice. I was picturing, those sifter things like that people like sift like powdered sugar through, like it would be in like your grandma's kitchen, one of those like sifter things. That's what I imagine. My problem is in a giant, like, wire basket like that, and I'm, like, pulling out, like, what can I pull through this? What can we sift out of it that's good, that's going to end up good, that's taught me something already, that will potentially teach me something? What are the lessons and the benefits and the things I'm grateful for that are gonna come from this? Besides me being like, "I'm alive, I can see today, I have ears." Yes, I'm very grateful for those things, but I'm thinking of like more specific to this problem. What can I be grateful for? Even my dad's cancer, I think about that. I'm like, as bad as this is, and it hasn't gotten any better, I'm like, well, I moved here, right? I got to spend these last few years of his life with him. I got to go drive him to his chemo appointments. I've gotten to spend time with him. My dad just showed up today. That's why I was so late to my stream, also my computer, but he showed up and brought me this out of nowhere and said, Happy Easter. He handed me this, and my mom got out of the car, and Huxley and I were standing there, like we're both like 5-year-olds. And my mom goes, One for you and one for you. These. And I was like, my parents do kind of treat us like Huxley and I are brother and sister, and they're the parents. I felt like Huxley was my little brother standing there. I was like, Thank you. And my dad, I said, When is Easter? And he goes, April 5th, I think. And he goes, So you guys can't eat it till then. It's my stepdad. I don't speak to my real dad, but it was just so damn cute. They're so sweet and cute. So that's what I mean. I'm looking at that, sifting that through, going, I'm grateful for that. That is a core memory I will never forget. So when he's gone one day, I'll always remember that, right? Like that he showed up and popped in and said, We went to the candy store today and got you guys this. Like, I'll never forget that. And so it might be silly. Hey, Maine, it might be silly and it might be little things, but I'll never forget him coming over today. Hey, babe, you look lovely and black as always. I love you, pumpkin. And hello to all. Can't say as I'm behind badly. Love you. Did you see what Jim brought me? He came over just a little bit ago and he brought these for me and Huxley for Easter. Isn't that so cute? Yeah, we didn't celebrate Easter in Scientology too. So like that's another memory for me that I will never forget. And I thank Huxley too, right? We will lose him one day, probably sooner than later. And Huxley will have that memory as well. So I know that might sound silly and not very big, but I can't stop cancer. I can pray. We can prolong it like we have, but we will lose him. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. And I'm just super grateful that I got to be here with him. And those are the things I think because I've lost so many people in my life working in senior living. I have a husband that died. I know death is looming all the time, especially because I'm always around older people. And hey, Original Anne. Thanks, babe. So nowadays, I really try to zoom out, take a step back and go, what good can we sift from this? Because I also believe that God always brings good out of bad, if that makes sense. Something good, like, hey, Rue, something good. It is the little things. Yeah. It's, hey, P. Taylor. Yeah, hold your loved ones close. Yeah. I mean, guys, you just don't know. And I'm not trying to get all weird about it, but in this case, I do know he's dying. Hey, Barbara, wait, that's happening. We're past the point of like, is this going to turn into something bad? It's getting worse. And we've known that. And so it's these kinds of moments that I will hold very, very close to, right? Because I think that about my dog. I think that about Gert. Hey, Laureen Brown. Hey, Kyla. I think that about my animals. I've lost enough animals that every time I carried her around today for like 20 minutes and I was carrying her and I was kissing her and I was talking to her and God at the same time. And I was thinking she's probably about 13. So she's not sick. She's doing fine. But I also know we're more toward the end than we are the beginning. We're not in the middle. We're toward the end. And I just started thinking with it. And it's my way of preparing myself and going, I looked up and I said, "Thank you, God, for her health and this walk that we're on, and just all I can do is live in this moment, kiss her, hug her, hold her, and then I will remember it one day." And then I also feel that I will have less regret, right? I feel that, "Hey, Kathy," I will feel less regret because I will remember all those times that I cherished her, those moments that I picked her up and I kissed her and I told her what I'm grateful for. So it's not, that's the other thing is I've lost enough people in my life that I don't feel anymore that I wish I would have said this. I wish I would have done that. I try to kind of say that to my mother, right? About her husband who's sick, my stepdad. "Hey, Kathy's leashes," because I'm like, say everything you want to say, make some videos private for the two of you, like do everything because once they're gone, we can still talk to them, but they're not going to be here in physical form, right? "Hey, Donna Folker, just getting here. I fell asleep. I didn't plan a nap. Glad I'm here. Love you too, baby steps. I'm glad you got a nap in. That's fantastic, babe. And thank you for the super chat. I hope you feel rested." Hey, Jen O. Yeah, so here it's sad. What I'm saying is sad, and some of you are getting emotional. I apologize if this is triggering. It's a soft spot for all of us, but it's also, yes, I am Christian. I would call myself a Christian. Um, I know, isn't it cool, Anne? Um, it's sad, but I also find it a source of strength in a weird way. It's a soft spot. It makes us sad. It makes us feel weak. But at the same time, it makes me feel strong, right? Like those experiences also make me feel strong. Like I got to go up and hug him, see him, talk to him, because I know one day I won't be able to. And one day that'll be all of us, right? So, hey, Riley's human. Live with no regrets. Yeah, it's the strongest way to live. It's just, I didn't want him to pass away. And I was in Kansas City going, I should have gone. I should have been there. I had the opportunity to move here. It would worked out for various reasons for mine and my son's safety to do that. So it was win-win. But I love that. And bro, I guess all I'm saying is I don't intend to stay here. I'm not a big fan of Tennessee. I'm finding reasons to be grateful for living here now. Hey, Kelly B, babe, thank you for all your kind comments. But speaking of comments, I need to finish that one we were reading. But I won't always be here. And so right now it's like, just enjoy where you're at, enjoy your parents. And hey, Deb Unfiltered, that's all I'm saying. So Patty says, "You're also wise beyond your free from Scientology years, Reese. It's good to address this subject, and you are strong to speak about. It takes courage and it helps with your journey." Hey, Cheap Chick. Thank you so much, Patty. That's such a nice thing to say. Christy Lynn. Hey, babe. Hey, Blow Drill. Dylan, no matter where you go, there you are. So true. So I want to read this Scientology comment. It's GeoPlanet Jane left this, and I thought there were some interesting points to it. And this pertained to what we were talking about yesterday. I just want you guys to hear this. So I think that for you and others who have been through all the cult's brainwashing and programming, I now see how difficult it is for you folks to orient to objective reality. Thank you, Jody. I think that's all very accurate. For me, that's true. Will I move to Ecuador? I definitely would like to get closer to that. But Natalie, because of my son being 16, he's in 10th grade. Again, it will happen when it happens, when it's meant to happen. I'm not going to drag my kid to another country right now and force him to be in a school there and learn a different language. But I travel there a lot already. And until it's right and he is settled and going to college or whatever he's going to do, I just put him at the top of the list right now. He is what's most important right now, and I have to focus on that. But of course, I'm going to go see Tommy and we're going to spend time together. I just can't do a permanent move at the moment. That's my answer to that. I just can't. So I'm going to tell you something that I asked you both to understand and believe. I don't know what she means by you both. I'm asking you to believe that what I'm about to tell you is 100% true. Yeah, blow drill. I just can't do it right now. 100% true. Reese, you are highly intelligent. You were prevented from learning what schools and colleges have to offer to you. That was deliberate. Isn't that interesting? Non Scientology kids are not frantically telling themselves about must haves, must do's, or at least not in the manner you have just been describing to us. Really interesting. Thank you, Chrissy Lynn. From what I can see, you were inculcated with the idea that the kind of drilling on specific texts, word for word memorization, and essentially for not being perfect as the drilling progressed, you were punished as you went for not being perfect. As a result, thinking that this is how you learn to seem to think that this is how you learn things. That is how education works. It is not surprising. She didn't finish the sentence. Dang, sorry. Oh, Rue, my therapist helps me a lot. So it appears to me that you were punished for going through with the motions of what they have convinced you is actual real and what constitutes real learning. Remember this, please. That is not real learning. It is punishment. And it seems to have been devised to present you from achieving further education. Like education inevitably means you're going to be punished. Not so, Reese. Is there a way, do you think, that all of that punitive brainwashing could be removed, erased from your brain? I thought that was interesting. It's more interesting to me probably than you, but about the punishment part, um, we were really punished. I was really punished in Scientology a lot of the time. It was GeoPlanet Jane, Dylan. And as far as that last question, do you think that all of that punitive, all of that can be erased? I don't. For me, I don't. And I'm glad Dylan's in here. Guys, this is Blow Drill. He is a former Scientologist as well. And while I never speak for ex-Scientologists because it's weird. I think a lot of people think we all get along. I think a lot of people think we all went through the same thing. It's so true that we all went through a lot of the same doctrines. Like all Scientologists know, the ARC triangle and Overton withholds and the basics, KRC, right? Dylan, I'm really mainly just speaking to you because now I'm speaking Scientology. But there are basic things that all of us know as former Scientologists and current Scientologists would know. We all speak the same language. That's true. But our experiences are incredibly different. And I don't like to go there. I don't like to speak because Dylan may have had a totally different experience than me, right? So the only thing I will say though is, Dylan, as far as what I just read, you've been out, I don't know how much longer than me. I think I'm the newest one out as far as I know. Yeah, KRC stands for knowledge, responsibility, control. ARC stands for affinity, reality, communication. It's a triangle that we go off of. There's some basic like doctrines that we all follow in Scientology. And so, Dylan, what do you think about her question at the end? Like, is there a way to erase all of this? And I'm asking you because also you've been out longer than me. And I think as time passes, I'm sure that it kind of gets more and more buried. You become less Scientological, I would guess. But I got to be honest, like, how long has Tori been out? And she still like is able to flip and speak Scientology with me pretty quickly. It fills her head pretty like a lot of the time. I feel like she talks about it a lot. And she should, right? She's telling the world about it just like we are. She's informing people of how abusive and evil this cult is. But what I'm saying is she's been out a long time and yet it's still right there. Do you see what I mean? So I question that and I wonder about that. And the other thing I wonder about is the cult person that said Scientology is the worst one to deprogram from, as well as how long it takes to deprogram from it. So sometimes I just don't even, I'm so naive and I don't realize there is a way to erase your learning blockage. I don't think that's entirely true. Not for me, Martin. I just don't think, hey, Robin, I don't think there's a way to erase. No one, now I'm asking all of you, who how would you erase? All of you have been through some kind of trauma. Think of some of your worst memories. Think of some of your worst traumas, some of the things you've had to go through. And I don't mean as a child, just whenever. Can you erase it? Can you erase what you know? Can you erase what you've learned? Can you erase what you've studied, what you were told? Um, did you know that kids went off to college, Reese? Yeah, I'd known that in movies and stuff. And also, I just going to school, I went to public school and I would ask my dad about college. And he would say, like, no way, you're not going to college. College is a joke. College is not important. You need to study L. Ron Hubbard. There are a lot of theories on this topic of corrosive persuasion. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Hey, Baby Steps gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. People love getting memberships. It's your brother. Huxley, say hi to Bo. I know. He's a watchdog. Bobo. Hey, Mischief. It's your brother. It's okay. Huxley's outside the window there. Hey, if you say so. Punky, don't enable your brother. You can't erase what was done to you and what and how you were taught, but you can get to the point where it isn't your default way of thinking and acting. Yes, I totally agree with this. But I don't think that you can erase. I don't think you could do that. And Martin says erase, it's not about erasing the memory like an eternal sunshine in a beautiful mind. It's about your reaction to it. I think individual is, thinking is individual like a fingerprint, and there is no set path to erasing your lived experiences. Sorry, Natalie. Like a fingerprint, there's no set path to erasing. This is genius. This is gold for me right here. I love this answer, Dylan. It's like a fingerprint. There's no set path. It's just like if you went through some trauma that I also went through that was very similar or something like that, and you did great in therapy and you got through it and you powered through and you lived a great life. There's nothing wrong with me if I couldn't make it, like if I'm still struggling and I just can't get past it. So I think Dylan's absolutely right. You can't do that with humans anyway. If Penelope is in the chat, thank you for the membership. Do we have a Penelope? Hey, Power Lies to Paralyze. Baby Steps just gifted some. Living with trauma is like an odd fellowship you didn't choose, but you live with it becoming part of your journey. It just becomes a smaller part over time. That I do believe. I think here's the other thing, guys, that we're not. Oh, Penelope is the level. I got it. Yes. We're not. I mean, so this is horrific, but it makes me think of my ex-husband, Huxley's father. This is a great example. We both, now we weren't raised together. I met him when he was 9, but we both came from Scientology. And he is literally broken. He is 100% broken. He cannot have much of a social conversation with anyone. Thank you, Trisha Briggs. Hey, Lisa. He can't cope. And it's horrific to watch. And it's really, really sad. And I would say that he is I hate to use the word broken, but broken doesn't mean you can't be fixed. But he has suffered and he continues to suffer. And I am not suffering. I don't feel as though I'm suffering. I feel as though I'm doing the work to try to get myself out of this as fast as I possibly can, because I don't want to feel like a Scientologist. Some people think therapy is about going back and basically doing an auditing cycle where you blow charge. Blow charge means to get like the, man, it's hard to describe what Scientology words mean. If you're blowing charge off, like if you go in session, you're like, oh, I blew a bunch of charge off. It means like you feel better. You got rid of the pain. You got rid of the stuff that's affecting you. The feelings are different now. Therapy is about becoming comfortable with the feelings we didn't get to experience. So true, Dylan. I think that the language Scientology plays a major part in the indoctrination. We think we When we think and learn, we do it in the language of our youth, and Hubbard was able to weaponize language. Yes, that's a great point, Mischief. He weaponized so much, and that's another word that I've been really thinking about lately, weaponizing. Weaponizing, because it's unfortunate how much Scientology does. Like, they make it sound almost like this is a safe space, but then they use everything against you. And also, you did it to you. Like, I have diabetes, I did that to myself. If you get into a car accident, you pulled that in. That's another way of saying it. Yeah, Trisha Briggs. So the other problem is so many people out here in the world also like to take your stories, drama, trauma, abuse. People in the real world like to do that too. And I don't know if they like to do it more to people like me who, hey, Loretta, who are on YouTube. But I have had so many people publicly, behind the scenes, almost kind of come to me like in a blackmail-y kind of way. Like, I'm going to show the receipts on you. Godspeed. I talk way too much about myself and what I've been through here for anyone to hold anything over my head. I don't hold anything back from you guys except things that I legally can't speak about. That's about it. So the weaponizing thing is all too familiar for me. And I think it is the most gross thing that one human can do to another human. I'm going to take your story, not my story, your story, and I'm going to spin the narrative, or I'm going to taint it, tarnish it to now people are going to hate you for this, for doing what you had to do and not knowing how to survive. You were in survival mode. I'm going to take all those things. You know, all of us have done things that we wish we had done a different job at, right? May not even be something really bad, but I have so many things that I'm like, God, I wish I would have dealt with that differently. You have to give yourself grace for the things you had to deal with, either in survival mode or that you didn't know how to do any better of a job at the time. You had the tools you had to work with at the time. That's how I look at people. I try to give a lot of grace to myself and people nowadays, because it's kind of like when people are like, can you believe that? I'm like, yeah, I can. You know, they were in a pretty rock and a hard place situation. I don't know. But taking somebody's story and being like, I'm going to show the receipts on you. What trash. You realize that reflects entirely back on the person, not the person you're doing the story on. At least that's how I see that shit. And if you're a hater and you love to glom onto those kinds of stories blindly and just, you were never meant for me or the person anyway, right? Like, if you're going to just quickly believe shit and the receipts, even if they're true, let's say all of it's true, you still look like a huge piece of sack of shit for glomming onto somebody else's story of trauma and putting it out there for the world or your job or wherever it's happening. You still look terrible doing that because it's not your story. The people, I hope, would look at you and go, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? What does this have to do with her? Why are you cashing in on this or trying to look like, that's why I love our haters, because they come in here like they did the other day and they're like, what about this, Reese? What about that time when you and Tommy? What about what you said about Tommy? So what? Do you really think I'm fearful of the things I know that I said? I was there. I said it. Right? So it's weird to me that you try to weaponize my own words, my own life. Yeah, I know the choices I had to make. Are you out of your fucking mind? I was the one who had to make the choices. You're the one that's cashing in on those choices and spinning the narrative and trying to make me look like a bad guy. They never succeed at it. They have the same 100 people that comment on it and go, haha, we're getting to her. It's sad. It's sad. It is such a bad look to take somebody else's choices of defeat, of sorrow, of trauma, and go, look what she did back here in 2021. Are you crazy? I own everything I've ever done. I own every choice I've ever had to make. And I'm not feeling defeated about any of those choices. I made them in the time that I had to make them in a time where I was trying to survive. Survival mode sucks. And it sucks when you are a man or a woman in a really rough spot, when you have a child that you have to care for. And I don't care if you don't have a child to care for, nobody gets out unscathed. We all have to make, hey, Kevin, welcome back. It just, I look at our haters and I'm like, you realize how bad of a look this is to attack me for my life. I was there. You weren't. You're getting paid on it, right? Like, you are truly getting paid for the things that I had to go through. Scientology is paying you guys. Your channel is getting probably monetized. Like, it's really a weird phenomenon. It is. Stephen, lots of people go online for fun. No need to take it personally. I don't know. You'd have to elaborate on that comment. I think I think that's an easy thing for you to say from your vantage point. Hey, Jessamine. I know. I appreciate you watching it, and Brawlfy writing. Accepting things as they are and not expecting people to be more. Dylan, I haven't read the rest of this yet, but I love it already because I've been talking about this subject a lot. Accepting things as they are and not expecting people to be more than they are showing you is the only way to navigate a space like this. Boundaries and distance are tools. Yes. And just also expecting it and putting people where they belong, Dylan. Like, just placing everything, not just people, situations, not putting too much importance, really, really choosing where you want to spend your energy and protecting your energy. Guys, I hate this. I'm never drinking this much water again. I have to pee. Can I like take myself off? Yeah, I can. Hold on a minute. If you don't mind, if you have to leave, leave. But I am the fastest peer in 4 states. I'm going to be right back. Oh, Stephen Anthony, you're a first timer. Well, then that makes sense. And welcome in. Of course, it's deeper, but first timer, know nothing about it here. Okay, well, I didn't know you were a first timer. And welcome in, my friend. You're in good company. And I wasn't trying to be rude to you. Now it makes more sense. It's easier said than done, Stephen. But at the same time, you're absolutely right. I'm going to take myself off the screen because I am fat right now and I just can't do it. Hold. All right. Sorry about that. Normally I would walk in front of you guys, but I've been eating too many noodles and I didn't realize they had all that sodium. And so I'm just like really fat right now. Hey, Don Pariso. Acceptance doesn't mean that bad actions are condoned. It means that it is for those people to deal with, and they aren't going to use your energy to forward their lies and hate, etc. I agree with that too. I very much agree with that, actually. Dylan, I'm really glad that you're here. Seamus. You're really frustrating everybody's life. Okay. Hey, Crafty Carrie. So I guess what I'm getting at I don't really know what I was getting at, but I guess what I'm trying to say, Loretta says Reese is awesome. She makes sense. Love you, Reese. Thank you, Loretta. Love you too, babe. Uh, I'm a very fast peer. Hey, Southie girl. To be able to, Ashy B says, to be able to talk about our personal problems with no judgment and behind a fake name is a privilege. For Reese to do it with her face and name is another level, and I thank you, Reese. Uh, yeah, Lisa, he's Irish. Thank you, N. Brolfling. I don't know how to say your name, but I really like you. Ashley B, that is, you guys are bringing it tonight. I really appreciate you saying that. To be able to talk about our personal problems with no judgment and behind a fake name is a privilege. For Reese to do it with her face and name is another level. And I thank you, Reese. I appreciate you saying that. It's very validating. Again, call me NB. Perfect. Thank you. I'll do that. I appreciate that because, I mean, not all of you know this, but like I said, I get so much hate. They call Huxley's school, right? Like they call child services. Like kids should be off anyway. I mean, my child is 16. They've been doing it for years, but it's really unfair, some of the hate. And I'm not here to really hate Tiffany B. I'm not really wanting to talk about the hate tonight. It's just more, I'm glad that we bring it up because they are being paid. And so NB, I'm a former Scientologist. I was a Scientologist for 38 years, and I've got a pretty rough story that has some illegal activity that went on in it. And so Scientology is an $8 billion tax-free organization. They've got a lot of money to play with. And I mean, I just had somebody taking pictures of Huxley the other day getting off the school bus. So like they follow us. There's private investigators that watch us. Thank you, Natalie. Tommy is fantastic. And they don't want me, NB, they don't want me talking. Why do you think that some people garner those attacks and some people don't? What do you mean, Blow Drill? You mean some ex-Scientologists and some don't? I think I get it because I'm the newest out. I don't know, but I know that, like, guys, all the hate I get more hate than a lot of people. There's a lot of hate on YouTube about me. If you just type in my name, there's tons of paid people. They're paid trolls by Scientology. They get checks from Scientology. It's called OSA, the Office of Special Affairs. So why do you, Blow Drill? That's a great question. Let me read Baby Steps' super chat first. I wish the pain was gone, but that isn't possible. Dealing with it in a healthy, appropriate way with love and support can lead to positivity, beauty, and healing. Please hold that close. That is a very powerful thing to say, and I appreciate that, Baby Steps. You're right. Dealing with it, just guys, it may suck. Like I do get a lot of hate, but I wouldn't change a thing. Coming on here and healing in real time, talking about my story, engaging with you guys, it doesn't hold a damn candle. I don't care. Make 50 more hate channels tonight. Now, if you do cash in and make a ton of money on it, I just would I'll charge you like a 5% fee. 5%. It's not that big of a deal. You're going to make a lot of money if you put my name up there. Thank you, Heather Carr. And Baby Steps, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Giselle. Yeah, kids should be off the table, but haters don't give two shits. And when they're getting paid, they're even more motivated. I don't even know these damn people, right? But you guys should know that because for the new people, the people who've been with me for years already know this. But for the new people, those guys are getting all kinds of money for doing what they do. Nobody's doing that for free, making daily videos about me with all the receipts, right? Why haven't I moved to Tommy, Pebbles? So I was just saying that I cannot uproot my 16-year-old son. He's halfway through high school, and moving him to another non-English speaking country would be way too much to rock his stability. And I just am not willing to do that. I will go visit Tommy, but I just can't do it. Hey, Wine, talk about merchants of chaos. Hey, Rachel, they're worse than the media, empty brain devils. Yeah, Pebbles, exactly. So, Dylan, that's interesting. Guys, all of you people in here who know Scientology, that's a damn good question, Dylan. Why do some garner more hate than others? My situation is, to me, unique because I was statutorily raped in Scientology, and I have proof of it. I was 14, he was 24. And everybody's story is horrific. But I don't and I still have a lot of family in Scientology. I think they're doing, Dylan, what they always do, which is fair gaming. What is fair gaming? It's a smear, it's a hate campaign. And what is that? They're planting seeds of doubt because they want my story to not feel true. How many of these haters have gone, she's not a victim, she's a liar, none of that happened, she's lying. What do you think they're not being paid? Why would some random ass hater that's never met me, doesn't know me, come out and go, her Scientology story is bullshit? What do you care? What is some random guy in New York and Illinois that lives with their parents? What is that? What do you care? Why would you glom on to me and my son and make his life hell by calling his school, right? Guys, just think through that for a minute. They specifically say I'm a liar. My story isn't true. They have receipts that I'm a liar. They're being paid. Scientology wants me shut down. They do not want me telling that story. Why would a random ass guy with 2 teeth in New York, and that's no hit, he just doesn't have any teeth. I'm not making fun of people with no teeth. But why would a random ass dude in his 70s who looks homeless, I'm not even sure if he has a house, hey, Bridge, make videos about me daily, right? Threatens to come to my house, threatens to take my child from me, puts me in a thumbnail like 400 or 500 pounds larger than I am. So he's like body shaming women, like big time. Why in the world would you focus on my Scientology story so hard if you're not being paid? You've never met me. Like, to think these things through. There's more than 2. There's tons of haters, right? Does your son struggle from the effects of Scientology? Does he have a lot of memories of it? Yes, to a degree. There are some things. I tried to shield him from it as much as I could. So it's not the worst, but yes. Yeah. Roddy Mom, that's some random hater that's being paid. I don't know who that guy is. She says, who's the bearded guy with the sunglasses? To be honest, I mean, I know his real name, but I don't know anything beyond that. He's a hater that gets paid. He's just a paid hater. I think it's unrealistic to expect people to not judge. Well, that's so true. Everybody judges. It's like asking water not to be wet. That's what people do on this planet. Yes, speaking one's truth is important, but doesn't exempt one from judgment. Keep speaking your truth. Thank you so much, Mushki Potamus. That's a cute name. Hey, Alana, my thoughts are with you, and I'm sending good vibes. No comparison, but I told the kids about me and their dad breaking up. Oh, wow. It was hard but necessary. You are a strong girl. We are with you. I didn't know that. I'm surprised you didn't text me that. I'm sorry. I'm curious about that. Thanks for sharing, Alana, and thank you for the super chat. I hope they're okay. I hope they're okay. It creates an environment where ad hominem attacks, I don't know what that word means, are expected in retaliation. What does that mean? Ad hominem? Hominem? I don't know if I pronounced it correctly. Can you explain what that means? That guy hates Tommy and his brother, right? You seem like an easy target for him to get to them by proxy. He started out hating Tommy and his brother, and then he just solely focuses on me, which, again, I don't mind. I say this a lot. Bullying people, to me, this is just my opinion of this, but bullying someone is what is the goal, right? Saying I'm all these things, saying I'm a terrible mother, like trying to really get to me as deep as they can. My story is a lie, right? So when you do that to a person, man, woman, child, anybody, you are making them feel less than. The goal is to make them feel like they don't belong here. Like they're trying to get me off the internet. Of course, they want me to shut my channel down. Oh, thanks, Joni, and welcome. So I think it's more also, they're trying to get me to doubt myself, right? They're trying to get me to feel like I don't matter in this world. I am strong enough. I know I matter, and I won't stop. So I hope they keep the focus on me. I say that a lot. I can't imagine them bullying some, younger woman, younger girl that is not doing well, right? That can't take it. I can take it. So just focus it on me. I think the biggest difference between you and the other ex-Scientologists is they came out and had time to start a life anonymously. You came out, started a YouTube channel, and are doing it from in front of a camera. Yes. And the other difference is I did not choose to leave Scientology. I don't know everybody else's story, but I was outed. My exit was an accident. So there's that too. Like I didn't have time to process it all, and it did happen publicly. Exactly, NB. What is your fear of these people putting hate out? Are they capable of hurting you or Hux? I don't think so. I mean, they threaten to come to my house all the time. They put my address out. They post pictures like of my around my house and they say they're coming for us. I wouldn't say I have any fear. I don't feel fearful at all. I'm more than prepared for any intruder. Um, I really don't have any fears because until death, what do they say? All defeat is psychological. So while they're trying, their goal is to get you guys to believe what they're saying, and then you unsubscribe and you become a follower of haters. Of course, that's going to happen to some of you. I've lost a lot of people to those people, right? They do, it comes in waves, and they'll do a great job at getting all, they'll knock off 200 or 300 people every 6 months or something. And all of a sudden I'll get hate emails from Jessamine or Blow Drill or Loretta Hauser, right? And they'll go, I really liked you and now I hate you. I watched this on you and I believed it. And I'm like, okay. I mean, it's part of the game. It's part of it's, you're just moving chess pieces around. I mean, this is not, YouTube is a storm in a teacup. I've said that. This is a fishbowl. It's a very small community. It seems big, but it isn't. So, I mean, you're inevitably going to see hate on me and you're going to make a choice. This is not Scientology anymore. And I don't believe in groupthink. So I'm not saying don't go watch that shit. I'm not saying don't believe it. I'm saying do what you want, choose for you, but I will not defend myself against that stuff, right? Like there is a difference. I'm not going to come out and go, that's not true what they said about me. And this didn't happen the way they're saying it. I don't give two shits what they say. I don't care. And I will not defend anything. I will not speak to anything. I don't care about any of that. They're absolute nothings. They're low lives, right? Southie girl, thank you for the super sticker, the super chat, babe. God, I want your dog. Is that it looks like a collie. You never see collies. I love collies, and my mom had a collie, and you never see them. You see more the little mini looking collies. Australian Shepherd? Is that what they are? I can't think of it. That is such a cute dog. It also could be like a short-haired, almost corgi mix. I can't tell, but God, I want one. I know nothing about Scientology. Thanks for sharing your experience and story. Thank you, Loretta Hauser. I appreciate you saying that. So this is ad hominem is a logical fallacy where an argument is countered by attacking the speaker's character, motive, or personal traits rather than addressing the substance of their argument. Oh, so is that similar to just like a hate campaign? I don't know that I fully get it, but I think I get it. Clapping for you, Reese. You are strong, and I'm not just saying that. Ashy B, thank you so much. I am because I've had to be. And Scientology does create some strong ass soldiers. It's a smooth coat collie. God, I want it. I want it bad. I love Sheltie. That's what I was thinking of. Sheltie. God, I love Vampire. Love you too. I love collies. If you don't like Reese, that's fine. We who love her don't want to hear your idiotic comments. Just go and let her hit. Yeah, I mean, I wish, hey, Joy Lee, I wish that were the case, but they love to come in here and thank you, NB. Like the other day, we had a massive amount of hate come through here, like a damn runaway train. And it was great. I loved it because it completely shows what I'm saying. They do the work for me. I don't have to tell you guys. They literally came in here and they were like, what about that time you said this? What about that time you were inconsistent here? What about Tommy's prison record? I was like, see, this is good because I don't even have to explain it. I like people to see things for themselves. I like you to be able to go see for yourself. I really don't want to be like, listen to me. I got all the gossip. I don't like that. I don't do that. Go see for yourself. Make a decision based on that, right? Like you need intel to make a good decision. You need the facts and you need it to be straight, and you want to get people's read their body language and how they are. And I get all of that. So check it out for yourself. But when they come in here guns blazing, I love it because then it's like, oh, I don't even have to talk anymore. You can just look for yourself. They set the worst examples for themselves. I set a trap and they walk right into it every time. And it's sad. Again, it's not the kind of shit I would expect on the resume of a hater. Thank you, NB. It worked for the most part, Power Lies, and I tried to start over many times after failing. So, Dylan, I know you're speaking to Power Lies, but Dylan, why you asked me the question? Can you answer your own question? Why do you think certain, and this is an interest, Dylan, man, I'd love to talk to you privately about this. I don't want to have this conversation here because I don't want to drop a bunch of names, but why do you think? See, I believe that this is all, I'm starting to really see the bigger picture. And I've talked to some people behind the scenes and I'm not going to name them, but I do think this is a bit of an OSA op. This is a Scientology op. We are all being pitted against each other because imagine if we spoke as one. Imagine if we all came together and used our voices. Holy shit. Just me using my voice. They're paying off all kinds of people to shut me down, shut me up. Right? And how do they do it? They can't do it. So they put out all kinds of channels and chat rooms and Reddit and all kinds of shit going, she's a liar here, she's a liar there. I've got receipts. She lies, she lies, she lies, she lies. Because then that makes me look, right? What? Like a liar. You're planting seeds of doubt. They're just doing that to me. They're spending big money to shut me up. Can you imagine if we had as one, if we used our voice as one? It is, Kim is blue. I know you know that. It is absolutely an op. Nobody could convince me otherwise. So, Dylan, why do you think, though, that other certain ex-Scientologists, I'm not going to name people, why do you think some of those guys don't get as much hate? Why? I'm curious. As a matter of fact, I'm not just asking Dylan. Why did the people who know what I'm talking about, why do you think that's the case? For instance, one of the bigger channels said recently, Reese gets more hate than I do. And their channel is much bigger than mine. Yeah, hit subscribe at least while you're in here, please, if you're a hater. Hit subscribe, hit the like button, please. Thanks, Vampire. Why is it? I think, okay, so let me explain this. God, my tooth is so sensitive. Scientology does, they put up, what am I trying to say, Dylan? Somebody help me. They put up websites about us. They'll do like Dylan, whatever his last name, .com. That's more of a conversation. I agree. You don't have to answer it. I spread the word and I make them nervous, says Kim is blue. I think I do make them nervous. I'm wondering if the haters are afraid of those people you're talking about. Probably. I'm the only one. I think I'm the only one. I was told I'm the only one. I haven't gone to look. I don't have a website. I don't have a hate website. Do you know why that is? Because I've spoken to many attorneys about this. I have proof of underage rape, statutory rape from a man to me, more than one. And they don't want to F with that. So they don't do, a lawyer told us, different law firms have told me, pray that they do a hate website on you, because then I can sue them and that would open them up, right? So I think that I'm also the newest one out, and my channel grew fast. It's not big by any means, but it grew big quickly. I had like 21,000 people when I was 2 years old. I'm going on 3 years old. We've dropped quite a few from the hate. We've lost a lot of people, but they were people that weren't meant to be here anyway. But I think it's interesting. I'm the newest one out. That's my story, right? And they are trying so hard to put out everywhere they can. Reese is a liar. She's inconsistent. She's not a victim. I don't even call myself a victim, but they say it, right? OSA's power is more of a red herring, or at least their operating basis is misrepresented constantly in this space. What does red herring mean? Sorry, Dylan, you're giving me all kinds of misunderstood words. I apologize. Reese, hey, Raymond, a simple explanation of ad hominem is instead of actually have reasons, you just go for calling them fat or stupid or ugly. Oh, it's doing the cheap shot. That's amazing. Thank you. That made it way easy for me. Yeah, Osa's okay. It's a distraction. A red herring is a distraction. I think it's the fact that you're a woman and succeeding really fuels that hate train. I sure would like to pay them the same favor. I think this is such an interesting conversation. Maybe not to you guys. Okay, so let me go back to Dylan's comment because this really does also put attention on it. It's a distraction. Okay, thank you, Anne. Thank you, Nancy. So it's more of a red herring, or at least their operating basis is misrepresented constantly in this space. Hey, Zoe. So, don't you guys find it interesting that pretty much most, I don't want to say all, but pretty much most ex Scientologists are not friends? We don't work together. Uh, Julie says, I'm the biggest threat. I don't know that I'm the biggest threat by any means. I have a tiny channel, but I also get a lot of views, and my story is not, something they want out there for sure, because it's illegal. And what is that? What is the message behind that? They protect that kind of shit, right? They protect that kind of shit. Abusive children. Yeah, they don't want that out there. Why give these haters any energy? Hey, Jane, they thrive on attention and money. Why not ignore them? Well, so I don't disagree with you, Mushki Potamus. If you notice, I'm not naming their channels. And the thing is, they're there. They exist. They're going to pop up in your feed. It's one of those things where it's like, I really didn't give it a lot of energy or attention for a long time, but they just keep going. And sometimes I believe in naming the bully, putting the light back on the bully, explaining to all the new people here that they are being paid. This is an op, right? So I agree with you to a degree, but it's never going to go away. And we're not naming them. This isn't like I'm doing a show going like, they're stupid assholes and this person and this person. And like, I'm not showing their content. It's more just kind of putting the spotlight back on, this is what to expect. You are a threat. You tell the story. Yeah. Get it out as much as you can. I agree, NB. Enlightened truth seeker. You are like a beautiful butterfly that can go through a great deal of darkness and still become something so beautiful. I love that picture so much still. And thank you for saying that. I think it's sad how much hatred people have in their hearts. It must be exhausting and time consuming trying to find bad things to say about you on the daily. Get a life. Well, if you're getting paid, think about that. If you're getting paid, you don't really look at it as like, get a life. I have no idea how much these people are getting paid, but no one makes daily hate content on a total stranger, and more worse than a total stranger, a total stranger's story of statutory rape and abuse, and trying to place doubt on that and trying to tear down a minor child. Like, it's past like, get a life. They're getting paid to do it. It's clear as day that they're getting paid. And it's even better because when they make videos, they go, and we're not getting paid. That's hilarious that she says that. Of course you're getting paid. I have no doubt that you're getting paid. Nobody makes daily videos about a total stranger and the interworkings of their life and their past. Of course they are. Hey, Heather. OSA accounts will also disagree with the other OSA accounts. It's much more saturated than most would care to look at. I'm sure that's true too. Oh, there's Anita Card. I think you that are watching you grow out of the mindset of exponential rates. They are scared you're going to end up the biggest spokesperson against them. That could be true. I don't think, guys, I mean, thank you, Vampire. I appreciate that kind of confidence. I don't think that's entirely true. I don't think I'm their biggest threat. But at the same time, someone did say to me in a conversation the other day, they said, two different people said this to me actually. You may think that you're like small potatoes and you have this little tiny channel, and that's how I feel about myself. But they said, not to Scientology. You're a real pain in the ass for Scientology. And that's probably true, right? So good for us. We will keep talking. NB, I love having you here. I'm enjoying your engagement with us. And so far, I really like your story, and I hope you get to tell it. And I just enjoy you. So thank you for being here. You have proof, and that's scary for them, says Rachel. Absolute truth. All of the things you guys are saying are true. And I think that's great. And I'm not going to stop. And if I could make my voice louder, if I can be heard more globally, if we can go speak at events and highlight it, we will keep doing that. I'm not going to stop. You are not small potatoes. Just wait till you write your book. Maybe. I mean, maybe one day if that were to happen. I did a lot of missions into OSA and for us under Mike Render. And when I was in the CMO, it's nuanced. Interesting. You probably got a lot of stories there. It's a shame how miserable they are and try to make you miserable. They have what they're jealous of. Well, they don't succeed in making us miserable at all. I love you, Kim is Blue. I don't feel miserable. I feel like when they get louder, I don't get more threatened and afraid. I go, we're doing something. Like when they came in the other night and my mods were just playing pinball with these people. It was just nonstop. They just came in under like 50 different sock accounts. That makes me smile. I got very excited about that. It lights me up because guys, we are making a difference. We are absolutely making, they're pissed off. We're hitting a nerve. There is something that we are doing. All of that, all evil that resides in darkness will eventually come to light. You, Reese, are that light. That is such a kind thing to say. Thank you, enlightened truth seeker. It's your brother. Huxley. It's still your brother. It's still your brother. He's outside and it's no big deal. But we do appreciate you doing your job because he's a good person and he's friendly and he stinks because he eats the cat poops. But he did go to Yale and he's highly trained. He did his residency at Johns Hopkins University and he went to Harvard. And he's smiley and he listens to your stories and he's a good person. All right, then. Never stop telling your truth. Thank you, Southie girl. And I won't. That is actually true, Reese. I believe everyone who speaks out against them are a huge pain in their ass. I say unite. Well, you know Nora's one, Stacey. You know Nora is a huge voice, and they also try to shut her down, right? She gets a shit ton of hate as well. But I think back to what Dylan, damn, Rue. I think back to what Dylan said is accurate. I'd like to know, guys, weigh in on this. Kim is Blue. She already kind of did. For the people who can, why do certain, that's such a good question. Why do certain ex-Scientologists get a bunch of them get a bunch of love. Like some of them get nothing, like no hate that I can see. I don't go checking in on it. But over the years, I've been like, interesting. They don't get any fucking hate. Like, and if they do, it's very minimal. I get hate coming at me from every direction all the time. And I know this because people reach out and they're like, hey, I know it's 2 a.m. and I'm sorry, but I think you need to know about this. People report to me like, and I'm not mad about it. It's okay. Sometimes I see it on my own. Am I buffering? Hey, April, sometimes I see it on my own. Sometimes it pops into my feed, but then like I don't go looking for it off of YouTube, and I guess it's in other platforms. There, I don't know about it. I don't see it. I'm not Googling myself. So, but I work with a PR team behind the scenes. Oh, see, Joni, I love that you love animals. That's an understatement. I love animals so much. You have no effing clue. I love, love, love animals. Yes. What did I just say? Damn it. I read the chat and then I went off. I fell off track. Help me. Somebody get me back on. What was I saying? Oh, I think I was saying this. It's just fascinating to me that a lot of people don't get the hate. And that's another way you know this is some kind of a paid op, because they want us fighting. They want us fighting. They do not want us as one voice. They want us fighting and pinned against each other, and they've accomplished that. But then there's certain people that I'm like, that's fucking weird that they don't get any hate. You talk about it, you tell the stories, you have receipts. Okay, Kim. Oh God, I love animals so much, guys. Don't even get me started on it. Animals are the top of the top for me. They want us fighting, no question. Hey, Lapis Sky, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Okay, I'm not buffering. If you were called out of Scientology, when or how did you decide they were evil? If you were called out of Scientology, Let me read this, and I think I know. I think I understand what you're asking me. Rue, first of all, thank you for the giant ass super chat, girl. I've seen a couple of those guys you were talking about. They make me incredibly proud of my young adult son. My son treats people with respect and maturity. Yeah. One could not pay my son enough money to be so disrespectful and immature. That, hey, Charlene, is such a cool thing to say. It's true. Two of my haters are really, really gross guys, and they tear down, they call me like fat, cunt pig. Like, it's sad to me if these men have any women or animals in their life. I think that all the time. I'm like, imagine how they treat their mom, their wife, their daughters, if they have those. Let's hope they don't. Imagine how they treat a dog. If you are speaking about me, who you don't even know, and women, that's how you feel toward women. I mean, the other thing is, thank you, NB. The other thing is, they're proud racists and Nazis. That's a thing. They talk about it. They've got all kinds of Nazi swastika tattoos. Like, nobody would be giving these people the time of day. Who the fuck supports anybody who's racist or a Nazi? Like, it's 2026. No one. Nobody. So, like, they're the worst, lowest of the low of quality of a human being as you can get to. That's the other reason I'm like, I don't think we have anything to worry about. But I agree with this. I have a son. You could not pay him. There's just certain, I mean, quality of people, right? You can't pay a person enough to attack and be that low on the scale. So, Rue, I'm proud of your son too, and please tell him that we love him. And thank you for the giant super chat. That was very, very, very kind of you. Giselle, how did I decide they were evil? It was when I watched the Leah Remini show. Leah Remini and Mike Rinder created a show on A&E at the time. It had 3 seasons, and it was called Scientology in the Aftermath. Took me a long time to watch it because we're not allowed to watch stuff like that. And I saw one episode, and then I saw another episode, and then another episode, and it just broke me. It really, I mean, I already had a few things that had happened. Like when my husband died, I had some really horrific things happen to me when he died in Scientology. And that was one of the major cracks in the foundation. And then when I watched that show, I was like, yeah, I hate it. So that's kind of, in a nutshell, that's an answer for you. Just because they're not being attacked overtly, the platform also encourages drama and trolls who do it for the lulz. This is a parasocial environment and it has no weight in real life unless we carry it further. Yeah, I mean, giving it attention for sure. And I agree with that. I agree with that a lot. I mean, until that time, I'm assuming you were okay with them more or less, then kicked out and realized it was evil. Yes. I mean, it was my life. I was born into Scientology and I remained in it for 38 years. I was a pretty diehard Scientologist, but there were times and I wasn't kicked out. Yeah, I was outed. I was outed by accident. It was a whole accident. I would have probably not left Scientology. I say that now that he's 16. If they would have tried to take my kid and put him in the Sea Org, I probably would have, at this point, said, that's not happening. But I don't know how much I would have been able to fight against that. A lot of really terrible things happen with me and my family, my son, my husband, and I tried to fight it and I couldn't fight it. Like, I didn't have the power to fight it. It's very hard to go up against bigger Scientologists and just Scientology in general. It's not something that's easy to fight. That's a whole other thing, but I think I would have put up a fight. I'm not saying I would have left, but at this point, if they would have tried to take my child, and they would have, you're fine, Giselle. I don't think I would have laid down and taken it. I think they would have ultimately won and taken him, but I would have put up a fight. I would have put up a fight. Your oldest daughter rescues all kinds of animals, has 10 dogs with many cats, ducks, chickens, pigs. Oh my God, goats, turtles, bearded dragon, chinchilla, and is growing by the day. Call her Animal Whisperer. I would be best friends with her. I grew up with ferrets, bearded dragon, a boa constrictor, a Boston Terrier, cats, guinea pig, you name it. Yeah, I love animals. Donna Cooper, it's so cute. You have a birthday with LRH? Oh, happy birthday last Friday, Mischief. Reese, someone that is outspoken and wants your story far and wide and not afraid are a lot scarier than someone that is happy to live life quietly and not make waves. It's a really good point. It's a really good point. And I rarely miss a day. I mean, I don't talk about Scientology on every stream. I have said it's hard for me to do that being the newest one out. I'm starting to not feel that way as much anymore. I think I'm able to talk about it more and more. I would get, I guess, what you would call triggered. It'd be hard. I can't do this channel is about real life, your journey outside of Scientology. But I can't talk about it every single day around the clock because I do about 2-hour shows every day. And I take 1 to 3 days off a month. Thanks, Yadira. I was hoping you'd notice. And that's true. I mean, this is full time for me. I do it every day. I rarely miss a day. So yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. And I think we should talk about it more. I think that more people are coming that are new, that are interested in it. You found all of us. I think we kind of helped you gain the strength. And then there is the Scoville connection, which helped you break free. Yes, I agree with that too. Southie girl. NB, I do have a daytime job. I have a job that I do in the mornings. And then I do this every day, usually between 4 and 6 Central Time. Hey, Caroline in Canada. That's okay, babe. Good for you. Baby Steps was taking a nap too. You're powerful enough the way they come after you. That's how I'm taking it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they expected. I don't know if they expected me to like lay down and quit. I don't know if they expected me to be like bullied so much that I was afraid of them. I mean, I get death threats. I've gotten handwritten threats. I've gotten email death threats. I get threats of like, you better not talk about it. You better shut up. You better get off the internet. Your son. I mean, yeah, but I don't, that's probably part of the Scientology training. I don't ever worry about that shit ever. I said this yesterday. Come on up, stop on by, make good on that. Stop on by. Come meet me in person. Let's see what happens. Let's figure it out together, right? And I'm not saying that like I'm a tough guy and I would win. Chances are I would lose. But I'm also not going to just cower and be this little woman either. Fuck your life. Come on by. Let's just see what happens. I don't know. I don't know what would happen. I think they expected you to act like Gene Wally's daughter and toe the line. I mean, they fucking hate me. I was thinking about this too. Do you guys remember the Kathy call? Osa and Scientology greatly underestimated you. You'd survived Jeff. Yeah, that's true too. Thank you, Christy Lynn. I disagree. You would have fought and won in regards to Hawks. I hope that I would have, Baby Steps. I would like to believe that. And thank you again for your super chat, babe. Do you guys remember the Kathy call? Not the new people won't. So when I got outed, I didn't realize this until about a week ago. And tell me if you think I'm wrong. Kim is Blue, are you still in here? I got outed. Original Ann, I want your opinion on this too. Did you want to reform Scientology when you were a whistleblower? What does that mean? Reform Scientology. What does that mean? I don't understand. Yeah. Somebody told me the other day, Kathy reached out to me. You guys remember that call? Not all of you will. It's a call that I recorded and I have played here. Do they not allow for someone to just walk away if someone feels that it's not right? Oh God, no. Joni, no. They will come recover you. They'll show up at your house. If you try to move, they'll come to where you move. They'll come to your work. Oh no. Kathy, guys, tell me your opinion on this. Do you remember how many times she said, what can be done? Hey, kid. I didn't even know you were in here, girl. Yeah. Remember when Kathy said, what can be done? And do you remember she specifically said, not to shut you up, but what can be done? Do you remember how many times she said that? Not to shut you up. Do you remember how many times she was like, what can be done? What can be done? Not to shut you up, but what can be done? I wish I would have known. I think that was her saying, Yep, name your price. Damn, guys, this is when I say Reese is dumb as shit. I am dumb. If I would have known she was trying to write me a damn check, I would have been like, oh, a lot can be done. I'm glad you asked. Now, looking back, I know, I'm serious. I didn't pick up on what she was putting down, and I'm sad about it. Like, I live in a trailer. Like, that could have worked out for me. I'm kind of bummed. Here's the thing, though, it was worth it because we talk now. But I was also thinking, I was married to Jeff then. And if something could have been done, think about that. Dude would have robbed me blind. I wouldn't have had a dime left of that money anyway. But it does bum me. Rue didn't get it either. Rue and I are sisters in that. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. You heard me on that call. I was like, I don't know. I was like, my dad's not going to change. I kept thinking about my dad. So this is what makes me laugh too about me being a grifter. I'm a documented scam artist. Don't you think a fucking scam artist would have picked up on that and been like, what can be done? I'm thinking a lot of zeros. I didn't pick up on it. I am so stupid that I didn't pick up on that. I didn't know. I'm not lying. I didn't know. I had no idea till a week ago. Somebody called me and pointed it out. They were like, you realize that was Kathy trying to get a number out of you. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, what? I didn't know. I kind of want to call her and be like, hey, is that still on the table? Or because I thought of something that could be done. Hello, Kathy. Kathy, are you there? Where is it? How do you take this off? Can you open it? I can't get it to open. Kathy? We were innocent. Jody didn't get it. Even Nora has a price. Just saying, I think it's 500 million. Damn, that's high. I would do it for a lot less. You really look good in black, Reese. Thank you. A lot of people say that. Thank you, Miss Sunrise Dawn. What a blessing you didn't pick up on it. It might be a bigger payout in other ways not to remain silent. Yeah, but still, I'm like, damn it. Rue, I feel so dumb. Do you feel dumb, Rue? We're the only two people in a room of almost 300 of us that got it, except us. We're the only two that didn't. Now I have cat hair all up in my face. I didn't think that way. I'm sad that I didn't think like a grifter. They call me a damn grifter. I'm the original OG. I'm the original grifter. I'm a High Plains grifter. I'm a documented scam artist. I'm always trying to take your money. I got Rue's money tonight. She paid me $50. Rue, now I don't feel bad about that super chat because we were dumb as shit. And one of us had to pay. And I don't have the $50. Jane didn't get it either. I love how everyone's like, yeah, I didn't get it. How come nobody alerted me to this? I could have bought us all lunch, guys. We could have all met for Chipotle. Fine, I'll take you out for a steak. I don't care what you want. It wouldn't have mattered. I would have done a meetup. I would have paid for it. Now look, now we're just scraping the bottom of the barrel, fucking asking for super chats and Rue's having to pay shit and, you know, freaking Grift City. That sucks. We could have been loaded. Puka Vista didn't get it? Damn it. What? None of us got it because we're not slimy people. I'm not kidding. At this moment, I'm not kidding, Christy Lynn. She was doing that, wasn't she? If you go back and listen to that, she was like, what can be done? Not to shut you up, but what can be done? And my dumb ass is sitting on my fat ass is sitting on my couch in my living room in Kansas City. And I was like, I don't know. Suzanne, it's not worth selling your soul. My soul is pretty dark. My soul is about the same color as this tank top. So I don't know about that, Suzanne, but I thank you for the vote of confidence. Damn, that never crossed my mind. Margie Barr, we could have been rich. I'm not scraping. I have $1.25 in the bank. You're drowning in money. Same, girl. Hey, old Charlie. Hey, JR, but it would have been to keep you quiet. Yeah. no one really likes me that much anyway. Like, it would have been worth it for me to just grift off into the sunset. No, I'm just saying, guys, I'm bummed out that it took a week ago somebody telling me that. That never even came to my mind. I didn't even think about it years later. Years later, it didn't occur to me. I didn't wake up in the middle of the night and go, holy shit, were they trying to pay me off? No, I never came to that conclusion. Someone had to call me and go, Reese, they were trying to pay you off. I was like, are you kidding? I'm kind of mad right now that I know. I wish I didn't know. I wish I could unhear what I heard. I was like, Kathy, where are you, girl? Kathy, call us. Call me back. That sucks. We could have been loaded. We could have had a really cool swimming pool. Bo could be swimming in a pool right now. I'm mad about it. Robin Miners didn't get it either. Damn it. How come there was nobody to tip me off? If people didn't like you, they wouldn't be here night after night. Joni, you are being naive more than myself. People are in here right now who deeply hate me. The people who are chatting don't, or they're pretending not to. But for the most part, the chat likes me. But you have to remember there's 270 people in here. That many people are not chatting. I promise you, there's a bunch of fucking weirdos right now going, when she's done here, I'm going to go to my weird little chat room and sit in my chair naked and talk about what she said. It's really sad, Joni, but it does happen. And it's not a doctor, but it does feel like a bit of a mental illness. It does to me. Please keep speaking up. West Coast. I love you, girl. And you know I will. Of course I will. I flap my gums for a living. It's kind of sad, really, when you think about it. What did I say the other day? I was like, my therapist costs so much to dump my problems onto him. But then again, at the same time, some people pay me to dump my problems onto the internet. And so I feel as though it's a bit of a balance and also win-win. But that does make the haters incredibly angry. And B, we are friends already. Thank you, Nancy, for paying me to say that. After the payoff, they would have hidden you away and you would have never seen Huxley again. No amount of money is worth that. I would have never agreed to those terms. You'd have to, me, no way. I wouldn't, there's no amount of money. There's no amount of money for that. I'm just saying I have a dark ass soul and shutting me up may not be the worst thing. Hey, you like to talk, might as well get paid for it. Yeah. I mean, it's either this or I could have been a hairdresser, but I don't know how to do hair. But I always used to think that when I would get my hair done, I was like, man, you get paid to chat all day with fun people. What a fun job. Here we are. And it's scary out there, guys, because there's a lot of hate also partaking in this conversation that we don't know about. I can honestly say I'd rather live in a trailer the rest of my life than have $1.98 and have $1.98 to my name than to be married to Jeff. Christy Lynn. Yes, girl. Bless your soul. Yeah, that is true. That's accurate. It's incredibly accurate. You know what blows my mind? That Osa watches all these channels and they hear all the stories and they're still in Scientology and won't leave. That is a great point as well. That is a good point. It's weird. Guys, the OSA, actual OSA, the Office of Special Affairs, watches, never misses a show, records everything we're doing. Me too, Anne. And they stay in. It is weird. Doesn't that like put a little bit of doubt into their minds? Don't you think that's weird? Well, Jeff shot down the choice of hooker since you can't take 20 men a day. Talking does seem easier. I can't take 20 men per day. No, my limit has always been about 7 to 8. That was dark. Excuse me. Wrong audience. Wrong audience. I'm kidding. It's like 3. Still kidding. It's just Tommy. I miss it. So many haters, just downright rude people. What happened to kindness and decency? That shit went out the window, Heavenly Heather. If they called you today and wanted to pay you to shut up, what's your number? What kind of a question is that? You'd have to talk to my lawyer. Just kidding. Geez. It would be a big one. I have a problem with shopping and I really like certain things that cost a lot. I mean, I also like, a high quality. I like a Romano cheese pizza. Let's see. I always said if I were to win the lottery, what would I do? I would get a swimming pool and I would want a nice Range Rover. I like Range Rovers because Bo is like 10 feet tall. He has more legs than a bucket of chicken. And I want one of those like squared off old school ones so that he would look kind of cool in it because he's so tall. So those are the two things I would want. It's not a lot of demands. It's honest living. Uh, Hey, Fab Daddy. So let's see. I have other addictions. I love Claire V bags. I do like Golden Goose tennis shoes, but I'm sick of it. Like I don't want any more. I'm actually going to sell a bunch of mine. Uh, just Joan. Yeah, yeah. Liz, it'd be a lot. Honestly, I don't know, Rachel, but it would be a lot. Like if Scientology were to come to me and be like, "We'll give you $2 million," I'd be like, I spend that every month. Like you're gonna have to go higher than that. I'd wipe my ass with that. Are you out of your mind? I mean, $2 million is like a regular payday, right? I have no idea. I don't know because I've never had a large sum of money. I kind of feel like most Americans, where we kind of live. Yeah, I love anthropology. We kind of live paycheck to paycheck. Around here, I live in a trailer, so I don't, I don't, I'm not high on the hog, as they would say it in the South. So yeah, I'm not sure, but it would be nice. It would be nice, and they do seem to have a lot of money, tax free and shit. 500 million. What? Don't sell yourself so cheap. That's a shit ton of money, guys. That's a lot of money. I don't know. It's a great question. It's fun to ponder. I'm sad that we can't go back in time, but I am not sad because he would have kept the money. He was a damn weasel. He would have figured out how to keep that money or spend that money. So it's a God thing. Yeah, Mama Bear, of course you are. I get it. I absolutely get it. It's a God thing, guys. I'm glad that didn't happen. I'm glad that we know each other, and I'm glad that I don't have a $500 million and instead I have this channel. I don't have any regrets. Can we please get a hair and makeup and outfit? Get ready with me? No, because I'm not that cute and I don't have that great of skills. I don't know how to do hair. I don't know how to do hair. This is it. I washed my hair today and I volumized the shit out of it and I put voluming stuff in to try to make it poof up, right? And I don't know how to do makeup because I was raised by myself. I was raised by George Carlin and Hannibal Lecter. And I'm super chubby right now because I've been eating a bunch of noodles that have a lot of sodium. And I'm just not that cute. But if you want me to do it, I'll do it. But I mean, fashion is subjective. Not everybody's going to like my choice of jewelry and my style, right? How many of the haters are like, Reese wears too much blush in the world? Like, I keep blush companies in business. It's ridiculous. It's the best they have. They're not wrong. I have way too much highlighter on. Look at this glassy shit. Although it is the glassy one from Haus Labs, it's actually called glassy. So, like, what were you expecting? Excuse me, I forgot you guys were there. Reese wants to do right in the world. Haters don't. Meh. 6 of 1. Teach a man to fish. It's a slippery slope. Maybe. I would say that's why I'm drinking a ton. Overhydrated will flush your excess sodium. Well, Tommy told me to do that. So I'm like drinking and I can't stop peeing, but I'm still fat. So I don't know what happened. Hey, Mimi. And I love your makeup. Zoe, you're the only one. So if you want to do like a one-on-one, we can do that. But quite frankly, it's embarrassing. I don't know how to do this shit. I don't know how to put eyeliner on. I only know how to do the bottom. Has anyone ever noticed that? I see all these videos of women like drawing that shit across the top. I've never put eyeliner on the top lid. I don't know how to do that. I can't put air in my tires. Like, get out of here. Definitely. Yeah, NB. The visual picture of Hannibal as your mom and George Carlin. Yeah. Megan Roberts, that's who raised me. Thank you, Jody Edwards. Guys, what a fun Friday. What a great time. I just ate noodles. Well, get ready for your pants to not fit. Are you still wearing Sephora lipstick, Sarah? Every day, girl. Yeah. From the Lord. That's what the Lord wants. Tomorrow we might see Boho Reese. Where'd that come from? Where'd it go? You're doing just fine. Yeah, Mama Bear, it changes every day, right? Thank you, Marty Jewel. Heavenly Heather, I don't know how to put that shit on. I have more trouble with the bottom than the top. No. I can put eyeliner on the bottom, but I don't know how to do it on the top. You will never convince us you are a real life con. It's because I'm not. That should be the tipping point for these assholes who are like, Reese is a con artist. Mop man. I think about you. I hope you're doing okay. Reese is a con artist. You better come up with something else. Come up with something, anything different than that. Because I didn't even pick up on that stupid woman trying to pay me off. Had I picked up on that, I would be wearing much nicer jewelry right now. Okay. Not just this silver shit. Okay. I'd be looking better. I wouldn't have roots poking out. All right. So let's come up with something new. Yes, Sarah, I am still wearing it. Reese is like Barbie, so many looks. That's true. We have homeless Reese. We have trash Reese, sweatpants Reese, caftan Reese, beachy Reese, Shark Week Reese, ovulating Reese. It's true. It's absolutely true. Depressed Reese. That one happens a lot. So, yeah, let's end on a high note, right? I want to say thank you. A boy named Bjorn Reese. Yeah, sometimes I look like a boy. Sometimes I look like a boy named Bjorn, and it's weird. Thank you, Jamie Palmer. Thick girls do it better. Cult girls also do it better. Just finished working for the week. Mop Man, we love you, brother. Off topic. Just wanted to share that I'm 4 years alcohol free today. A miracle for this one. Thank you for participating in my journey. Oh my God. You should go over to the boat and announce that too. Jen, I didn't know. Thank you for sharing, babe. And I love you. You've really transformed, Jen, and proud of you. And I love you. Head handkerchief Reese. That's right. Don't forget about this thing that we tried to pull off that never worked. I don't think I wear it right. And I thought it was so cute. I spent like $14 on this thing. Hey, Cindy G. Bjorn is a cute boy. Yeah, he is. Reese, you have the best facial expressions. Well, at least I have that going for me. This is starting to get sad. Yeah, congrats to Jen Finberg. Anna Banana, you're still here. I love you. What is that? Oh, it's a cat. I love you guys. And I guess we'll just end it. We'll end it here. Mods, thank you for keeping us safe always. And guys, when you're here, you have two hands. One of them's probably holding a cigarette. Use the other hand to hit subscribe. Is it that difficult? I'm not picking up anybody new on the boat. It's like they don't take me seriously. I don't know why. Reese, it's backwards. Oh. Alicia, you're still here. Wait a minute. Well, that doesn't look any better. I mean, it'd be cute if I had a convertible. See, if I would have taken a payout, this would be cute because then I could have like some cool Jeep or something where you take the top off. Well, hell's bells. I don't know how to do anything. I feel like this looks worse. I look more closed up. It makes my face look fatter. You can really tell that I've been eating noodles. It's all chubby and full. Damn it. I wanted to. Hey, babe. Hey, guess what? Jen Finberg is alcohol free 4 years today. That's crazy. Lifeboat. Is this it? Is that what we're supposed to do? I mean, is that right? Like, would I go to Costco like this? I feel like I'd get kicked out. Oh, you tie it behind your ears. Can you just leave it open? Excuse me. All right, then. Jen, you don't need to give me a super chat for that, but thank you. You guys are the best. Jen is 4 years sober today, guys. That's a big effing deal. I don't have any dedication to anything in 4 years. Do you realize that? Like, thank you for your super chat, Jen. But like, do you realize that like I would sit here and say right now, like, it's been 4 years and I'm still eating fruit roll-ups. I've had diabetes for 4 years and it's still not under control and I'm still fat. Like, I don't have anything that I've accomplished. There's nothing I could say. Like, I mean, I guess I smoked. I quit only because I got pregnant. Jeez. Like, I have no dedication to anything. Like, I could be like, I've been a mom for 16 years. I'm still alive. I don't know. I just think that's kind of sad. Tie it like a mop man. So put it here. How do I do it? Okay, well, that just looks, that's even worse. You left Scientology and in the last 6 months have changed your life 180. Please don't say things like that, Pumpkin. All right. Sounds good, hun. But now I look like a boy named Bjorn. See, this is where I look like a boy because then the bangs just stick out. I look like Devon Sawa from the movie Casper. Remember that movie from like the 90s? I look like Devon Sawa. I look like the kid from Casper that she had a crush on. I look like the boy. Damn it. I was trying to end this on a high note. All right, then. Guys, enjoy your evening. Do the right thing, you know. Hit subscribe. Again, you got 2 hands. You're freaking me out. Come here. Stop it. This is Kid, and she keeps sniffing my leg, and I think there's a spider walking on me. It's your damn whiskers, girl. You're awfully skinny these days. Okay, Anne, I'll try. Thank you, Heather Snoopy. Guys, I'll see you on the boat. NB, welcome in. Mop Man, I'm glad I got to see you. NB, I hope you'll come back. You were so fun to engage with, and the chat loved you. So thank you for being here, and thank you for watching the story, the Scientology story. And guys, thank you for listening. I realize that it's not the best. Thank you so much, K Designs. Pumpkin, please tell everybody I'm going live a little early tonight. It'll be 8:05 my time, so about 35 minutes from now. Guys, go over to the lifeboat. I'm going to be there. I'll be in the chat putting up and promoting my channel. I won't be a real mod because I don't know how to mod for real. Those guys do hard work. I'm just going to be over there pushing my channel and saying, come subscribe and flirting with Tommy. But we'll see you there in 35 minutes. Love you, Alicia. NB, I'm glad that you are here to stay, my friend. And I'm sorry for what you had to go through in your life. Love you, April Cowan. Guys, thank you. Love you, Barbara Waite. Thank you for the super chats. I mean it. Rue, damn girl. Thank you for the super chats. It helps me and Huxley. I say this all the time, but I have to say it. I mean it. It really, really helps me and my son. So thank you. Thank you. I don't ever ask for it. Clearly, I didn't even catch Kathy trying to write me a check. I'm not going to get over that for a while. I may call her up and just be like, does that offer still stand? Or like summer's coming and I was just wondering. I'm just trying to plan my future and my taxes and such. Love you guys. I'll be back tomorrow and hit subscribe. Like, again, you got 2 hands. One of them's holding a cigarette. I get it, but hit subscribe with the other hand. Okay. Let's not be the vice president and CEO of Lazy. All right. Hit subscribe and quit dicking around. Thank you again for being here. And thank you most of all for your time. It's my love language. Quality time is my love language. So thank you for holding my hand through my problems. Love you, Cindy G, and I'll see you on the boat. Love you, Stacy Toms, and I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon, probably around the same time. Okay. See you then. Thank you for being members and thank you for gifting memberships. And I'll see you all then. Love you, Zoe. All right. Here comes Fred, everybody.